A mysterious group of players made a megabase in the most remote and secretive location possible on Minecraft's oldest anarchy server, 2b2t.org. So far out, in fact, that it would take over a month to travel there. The story of how it was found and eventually raided is probably even more unbelievable. This is without a question the greatest heist in 2b2t history. This is the story of Mu Megabase 2. Thanks for checking in to another 2b2t video with Forceken. Consider subscribing if you enjoy the video and smash that like button to help this mysterious group find a new home. So on 2b2t, there are 8 major highways, the 4 main axes, and the diagonal highways. Almost all of these highways go to world borders, so any build that is a reasonable distance from these highways is going to be fairly easy to travel to. The base we're talking about today is the furthest from any of these major axes possible, so it is the most difficult base to get to mathematically speaking. Legendary griefer Jared 2013 had gotten coordinates to this base and was well aware of the distance when he reached out to me for help, with, as he described at the time, helping him dig a very long tunnel. He didn't go into any detail as to where or what we were digging to at the time, but I was interested. I then reached out to a good friend, Illville502, of the Motorway Extension Gurus, a digging group, to see if this was something that he could help with, as he had experienced digging the diagonal highways to world border. He agreed to help and brought another digger, Justin, along. Now with everyone on board, the plan was to dig roughly 15 million block tunnel in the nether, straight to an undisclosed location. The overworld coordinates of the base ended up being around 28 million, 15 million. Yes, you heard me right. Finally, after about a month of digging and several shulkers of experience bottles trying to repair tools, we were informed that Jared 2013 had arrived at the base and began destroying it immediately. He even got a screenshot next to a member that happened to be online but away from their computer when he arrived. The base was huge, with individual stations for pearling, each with an image of the player's skin that it belonged to. You don't just go this far out to build nomad huts. The scale of the builds here was pretty massive, as you can see from some of the screenshots. The huge dragon build and the multiple pearl stations covering hundreds of blocks each. So, how did Jared get the location of this base? Well, if you look at the members list, you can see many notable people were here. And I can spot a few spawn masons on the members wall. I can't imagine traveling 40 million blocks just to bring an insider with me by accident. Or was this the result of a ratted client or some other malicious attack? The base looked like it would have been very impressive, but was leaked before completion. This is the way of 2b2t, and honestly why it's always important to be careful, especially on a time-consuming project like this. When I reached out for comment on the base, the builders did not want to share any information with me, and it seems that even they didn't know who leaked the coordinates. My guess is the project had been continued at a new location at this point. I have my theories as to what happened here, but the gist of it is that someone was likely socially engineered and tricked into giving coordinates, or even worse, one of the main builders leaked coordinates to Jared 2013 themselves. Thanks to everyone that provided information for this video, and thanks to AbleCN for another great video edit. And also, if you haven't checked out my most recent video, the rarest items on 2b2t, make sure you check that out. And if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and hit the notification bell to get updated when my videos drop. Smash that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.